On the left side of the landing page, we have the route analysis templates. And so these are based on routes. Those routes are either defined by the person who's working in these tools, or there are some routes that are provided as default routes for each of the New York State DOT regions. We can look at this as, first we'll take a look here at floating cars. For instance, a floating car study is a study where you're trying to pick up the speeds of a specific road or segment, etc. And so we'll just take a look at this one first. So a 1 week study. This is a 1 week study, and what you'll see here is we can jump in here to the default folders over here on the right side. So if you know which region you're in, I'm going to pick the Capital District. That's where I'm in. And then you have a series of routes. And we have done our best to name them according to the signage, but it's also the beginning and end points are county based. So there could be multiples of the same route just in different counties. And we don't have that information here, unfortunately, of what the endpoints are and the beginning points. So you may have to play around a little bit with these just to find the right one. So here you're seeing Broadway. North and south is in a number of different places here because there's a number of different Broadways. So which one is yours? It's a lot easier to search, for instance, with let's say 787. We have 4 787. So we're going to choose this one here to see what this one looks like. So here you see that we can set dates for start and end of period. So if we're in this 1 week study, you may want to look at a week, a full week of time, right? It's based on a Monday. I think it says, so the input Monday date for the first route. So let's pick a Monday in, let's say, we'll go into December. We'll choose December 11th of 2023, right? So 12/11/2023. You can do this up to whatever the latest data is. I think we have data run through February right now in here, so I could pick a Monday in February, and then we're going to say 12/11/2023 again, right? So this is now just picking the Monday, and we're going to have so this entire template is going to build based on that Monday. And so what we'll see here now is these are the dates associated, right? So we have Monday the 11th, Tuesday the 12th, Wednesday the 13th, Thursday the 14th, Friday the 15th. We also now have an average for the week, average for the month, and average for the year. All of this gets automatically populated by selecting that first date here. And so each one of those routes is loaded in here. And what we're seeing for this here is each day of the week, right? Monday through Friday are loaded into this visualization. You can see there's a couple of days where the speeds dip significantly towards the PM peak here. These over here show the average for the week, average for the month, average for the year. So this is not raw data. This is averaged together. You'll see that there is a trend for the year up here, the darkest color here. You can see that the trend does have a PM peak. But in that month and in that week, clearly this Wednesday behavior here really pulled down the averages. So this is showing you your speeds. You can export any of these. You can export the visualization, or you can view the graph data here and download data as a CSV. So you can pull this right out of here and start working on it in your Excel or whatever preferred method you'd like. We also have other graphs here that are preloaded on this page showing you your speed summary, comparison for the days versus for the averages, right? Another thing you could export if you'd like. And then we have, and that's actually true of this up here too. You can export this information. And there are other pieces of information here that you could add. So if you wanted to know about hours of delay, again, this is a floating car survey template, so it's based on speed and travel time, but you can also look at some of the bigger or more aggregate measures that show more about the way that the road behaves by selecting any of these other ones, and it'll just add it to the template or to the page. here. We also have down here, this is a special kind of visualization that takes the entirety of the route, and you'll see, watch the route on the left side of the page and the visualization here on the right side of the page. So I'm going to click reverse TMCs because clearly the most northern point right now is associated with the bottom part of this graph. So I'm just going to reverse these so that it's in the same order as the map. And what we're seeing here, and again, we chose as a route northbound route. So this is originating here with the red circle, and we're coming up. So this red circle is saying this is where this originates. We're coming up here to the north, and it's 787 all the way up to Troy, where it meets Route 7. So this is a long stretch of highway. Has multiple TMCs. Each TMC is marked here on the left, and this is across the daytime here from left to right. And you're seeing that the speeds as you move through the day and the different segments for that, for what the speeds are at those segments. So if you wanted to pull out just a single segment, for this, you could grab this graph data here, download it, and you could say, I just want to look at this one segment up here and the speeds associated with that. Additionally, if you wanted to play around deeper with this, there are more graphs that you could add to this page. It's very simple. You can play around with them as much as you want. There's just a variety of different graphs. They do different things that can be of value, and play around with them to figure that out if you'd like. You can also change some of the components. Right now, we are saying that our start and end time is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So basically, we're constraining the day to keep out the overnight hours, which typically have less data, like lower data quality. So we're keeping those out of this template right now, but you can add in the full day if you want. The easiest way to do it is just click all these to remove these pieces from the picture. And now you've got a 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. And if you want to apply that to every single route, just click this button to copy it. It'll copy it to every route. Click this button to copy it, and then click up here to update all, and it'll update all of those to a 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. turnaround. So that's the basics of this floating car template and some of the basics about how to use this route report BI tool that we have here, and some of the basics about how to adjust the graphs, how to download data, and how to adjust the route information as well. There will be more of this information shared in upcoming videos.